You're listening to Bro Down Podcast all fucking day. Oh, yeah.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Bro Down Podcast. I'm Andy Smith.
And I'm Tim Fulton, and this is What Do You Got?
What do you got?
What Do You Got's a little segment where Andy and I each come to the table with a different topic to talk about. We chit-chat about it for a little while. The other guy doesn't know what it's about. It's Andy's turn to spring a topic on me. Andy, what do you got?
Okay, so I have, the Fuck, Marry, Kill game?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is FMK-ish Cinema Edition.
Ooh.
Okay, so I'm probably going to make a bunch of these in the future for you, just to see where your fucking loyalties lie. But right now, I'm going to list 6 different movies / TV shows, and they're mostly series based.
Okay.
But it's not FMK. It's a little different. You're going to have to pick 2 of them that are normal, like they just stay the same. Nothing changes about them. 2 of them that only you can watch and know about, which means that nobody else is allowed to watch them. They're just for you. You can't talk about it with anyone else because they won't know what you're talking about and they won't understand what it is.
Okay.
And then 2 of them that never existed, which means that you know that they happened, kinda, but you can never rewatch them, and nobody ever knew that they ever were made.
Okay. So that's the kill version. Got it.
Okay, so we have the Harry Potter series, which includes Fantastic Beasts, everything to do with Harry Potter. Star Wars, and everything to do with Star Wars. Game of Thrones. Avatar, that one got thrown in for you, because I don't fucking know anything about it yet.
Thank you.
The Marvel comic series, and Pirates of the Caribbean. So I'm talking about everything to do with those. So like the fucking the movies, the Lego games that they came out with, the video games, everything.
So like if I say books, or if I say no more Harry Potter, the books go away too.
Like you say no more Harry Potter, there's no more books, or well, see, now I didn't think about the books because it's a cinema game. You know what? What do you think we should pick on that?
I'm gonna say just leave it the movies because you're gonna have the same problem with Marvel. If I get rid of that, do all the comics.
No, you're right. So they can never be made into movies. We'll leave it at that.
Okay. So, first thing right off the bat, Game of Thrones, you're done. That's the kill version. It ended too poorly. You know what? Someone brought up a good point the other day. Game of Thrones ended. We all have an infinite amount of time right now to be inside by ourselves doing bullshit. Not one person is truly rewatching the series just for the sake of it.
You know what's fucked up, dude?
What?
Is that you're right, and it's so sad because that show is so good, and if it fucked up the first season and didn't get canceled, no one would care.
Yeah, if it was reverse and the first seasons were bad and the end was great, we would be having a different conversation.
Yeah, and it's so the end of it is so not what people wanted or expected that people can't even rewatch the first 6 good seasons.
Yeah. Think about that.
That's insane.
Insane.
And that's a testament to how good that show was, because it's not. I don't think it's just about how bad the ending was. I think it's about people feel like they were smited, like they were like betrayed, that they got their favorite thing ruined, that they refuse because they're being like spiteful to not rewatch it because it didn't have to be that way. Anyway.
All right, so I'm next up on our list, the Marvel franchise.
Oh wait, are you going?
I'm tackling this my own way. The Marvel franchise is going to be one of those movies that only I will know about. Can't talk about it, but I can watch it.
Ooh, that's a bold move, sir.
You know what? I like the Marvel movies, but I'm way too analytical when it comes to things. So like they have like things. There's just no way to produce that many movies without thinking of the story ahead of time, without it not having some sort of flaw. So if I don't have to sit there and talk with someone and be like and just bitch about it constantly, and if I could just watch the movies on occasion and just enjoy them for what they are, I think I'll be better off, and fuck the rest of the world. Who cares about you guys?
See, the reason why I like talking about the Marvel movies is because I have two friends who are really into comic books, and I'll go to them after the movies are made, after I see him, and be like, "What's this guy? What's his deal? Was those powers that he had, or is they just make that shit up?" And they'll be like, "Oh, no, like that actually makes sense because in episode fucking whatever from 1983, and like, you know what I mean?"
Yeah.
But
I know
that's just yeah.
I know that part is pretty cool, but like I never went
No,
down that road.
no, this is your deal, man. So you would put Marvel in existing, but only for you.
But only for me.
Okay.
Mary, or the version of Keep It Alone, obviously Avatar. It's easily the best one on this list.
So, question for you:
Go ahead.
do you know a lot of other people that have seen Avatar?
Not a lot. Not a lot. I'll put it this way: it has a cult following. So not a ton of people have seen it, but the people who do see it love it.
So, do you talk to a lot of people about this thing?
No, but if I keep getting rid of all the other series, everyone's gonna be forced
Okay.
to go.
So that's what I was going to ask, because I'm like, I know that almost everyone I know has seen the Marvel, and you're the only person I know that has watched Avatar. And I'm like, that was strange to me that you kept it in the don't touch, because you've probably never had a conversation with more than a handful of people about it to begin with. But I see your selfish ways because you're going to try to push it on people now that Marvel doesn't exist and Game of Thrones never existed. Oh, we see who's paying the bill here.
Plus, there's some pretty good memes online. If I get rid of Avatar, I get rid of the memes.
That's true. That's true. All right, so Avatar you leave alone.
Avatar, we leave alone. Pirates of the Caribbean, you're out.
Okay, so you killed Game of Thrones, you killed Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I don't want to do it, but it's up against Star Wars and Harry Potter, and it just doesn't have a candle. Nothing against the movies themselves, but it's not a comparison.
So you still have one more that's just for you, and then one more that is for like leave it alone, right?
Yep.
And it's between Harry Potter and Star Wars. Can I take a guess on which one you're going to say?
Go ahead.
Harry Potter just for you and Star Wars leave it alone.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Because Harry Potter is done for the most part. I know they have like the Fantastic Beasts bullshit, but those movies aren't good. But Star Wars, they're still pumping out movies left and right, and like we're going on waves on whether or not they're like fantastic or if they're kind of like eh. But
yeah,
always going to be something to talk about. We're going to be talking about Star Wars 30 years from now when they're making episodes 17, 18, and 19.
Yeah.
So I can't take that off the table.
See, I would have originally guessed, like I knew the Avatar was throwing a wrench in the engine there, but I would have thought you would have thought the same thing about that. Like, because it's over with, and Marvel, I would have thought you would have kept Star Wars and Marvel because those are the only two that you could keep going with indefinitely.
You know, that is a good point. I didn't think about that with the Marvel, but fuck it.
Yeah, because Pirates of the Caribbean, Johnny Depp can only do so many unless they change characters. Harry Potter, they can keep going, but that guy's like in his 30s now. Game of Thrones is over and done with, and Avatar's over and done with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Avatar, I just can't let it go. Like they're making a new series based on the original one that's live action, and people are getting fucking hyped, dude.
On Avatar?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Netflix is making a live action, which is kind of funny because like they came out with a live action movie years ago, and it was a complete abysmal.
I saw the trailer for it. It looked like a dumpster fire.
It was a dumpster fire. It was a spit in the face to everyone who ever liked the movie or the show ever.
Okay.
But they're trying it again with like they brought back like the original show writers and all that other good shit. So like people have like faith that this is gonna be something kind of cool.
Okay.
Which if it is,
well, that's good news for Avatar then.
Exactly.
And for Tim.
And especially for Tim.
Yeah. So yeah, that's what I got today. That's my FMK cinema version. This might be a new one that I keep bringing back because there's a lot of movies that we could do this with. Fuck, Mary, Kill.
Yeah, I like this.
Yeah,
we can tweak it.
we can tweak it. Yeah, I like it. So yeah, any final thoughts on this?
Nope. Talk us out, Andrew.
Yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in to this episode of the Bro Down Podcast. What do you got? And stay safe out there. That's all I got. I'm not even going to do a plug to our website, brodownpro.com.
Goodbye.
Peace out, everybody.
You're listening to Bro Down Podcast all